Welcome students. Today we will study about some phenomenon related to surface tension. In last video related to surface tension we study about surface film, sphere of influence, cohesive force, adhesive force and surface tension on the basis of molecular theory. Today we discuss about the same phenomenon, surface tension, and a new phenomenon, surface energy, and relation between surface tension and surface energy. So today's video is from mechanical properties of fluid, which is about surface tension, surface energy, and relation between surface tension and surface energy. Before that, once again, same request to you, those students who watch the video but not subscribe the channel, request them please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you get the notification about new videos. And please watch full videos to understand the concept. So let's start today's video from mechanical properties of fluid about surface tension, surface energy and relation between surface tension and surface energy. So first topic, surface tension and surface energy, out of which first we study about surface tension. As seen previously in last videos, the free surface of liquid in a container acts as a stretched membrane and all molecules on the surface film experiences a stretching force. Means in last video we studied the molecular theory of surface tension or basis of molecular theory, in which we studied the three molecules A, B and C. These three molecules exerts molecular forces on the other molecule, that is cohesive forces on the molecules of free surface, which is the top surface of the liquid, and this resultant force on the molecule of free surface is the cohesive force, and hence the molecule which are well inside the liquid attracts the molecule which are on the free surface of liquid, and due to this the molecules which are on the free surface of liquid experiences some cohesive downward forces and they are under tension, and due to this the free surface of liquid in a container acts as a stretched membrane and all molecules on the surface film experience a stretching force. Which is that stretching force? That stretching force means cohesive downward force which exerts all other liquid molecules, which attracts the molecules on the surface inside the liquid. So it means that म्हणजे जे सरफेसवर जे मॉलिक्यूल आहे त्या मॉलिक्यूलवर एक प्रकारचं टेन्शन आहे, ते मॉलिक्यूल अट्रॅक्ट होत आहे इनसाइड द लिक्विड, आणि ड्यू टू दॅट टेन्शन जी सरफेस फिल्म आहे ती एक स्ट्रेच्ड मेम्ब्रेन म्हणून ऍक्ट होते. हे आपण लास्ट व्हिडिओमध्ये पण बघितलंय, आणि त्याच मुळे मॉलिक्यूल जे आहेत ते स्ट्रेचिंग फोर्स एक्सपिरियन्स करत आहे. सो हियर टू अंडरस्टँड दिस सरफेस टेन्शन, imagine a line PQ of length L drawn tangential to the free surface of the liquid as shown in figure. Here let us consider the free surface of liquid, and on free surface of liquid an imaginary line PQ is drawn whose length is L but which is tangential to the free surface. So let's consider this is the view of any free surface ऑफ लिक्विड. जो लिक्विडचा फ्री सरफेस आहे त्याच्यामधला आपण हा सरफेस इथं कन्सिडर केला. सपोज हा लिक्विडचा फ्री सरफेस वरचा सरफेस आहे जो एअरच्या कॉन्टॅक्टमध्ये येणार आहे. नाउ ड्रॉ अन इमॅजिनरी लाईन पी क्यू हुज लेंथ इज एल and which is tangential to the free surface of the liquid. So let's draw an imaginary line PQ tangential to the free surface of liquid. here. Now all the molecules on this line experiences equal and opposite forces tangential to the surface. So to this line all molecules experiences equal and opposite forces. Here as mentioned here, equal and opposite forces means forces between two molecules are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. That is here, see here, these are the equal and opposite forces, that is forces on both sides, this molecule and this molecule, but these forces are tangential to the imaginary line drawn on the surface, that is PQ. Now this force this force per unit length is the surface tension. This force per unit length is the surface tension. So this force which is acting perpendicular or tangential to the imaginary line, this force per unit length is called surface tension. So from this, surface tension T is defined as the tangential force acting per unit length on both sides of an imaginary line drawn on the free surface of liquid. So here, see here, this is the surface tension T is what? Tangential force, means this is tangential force acting per unit length on both sides of an imaginary line drawn on the free surface of the liquid. So here which is imaginary line? This PQ is imaginary line. On this imaginary line, the tangential force acting per unit length on both sides of this line, that force per unit length is called surface tension. So surface tension T is equal to force upon length. The SI unit of surface tension is Newton per meter and its dimensions are L raised to 0, M raised to 1, T raised to minus 2. So here if we put the dimensions of force M raised to 1, L raised to 1, T raised to minus 2 upon length L raised to 1. So L raised to 1, L raised to 1 get cancelled. We get the dimensions of surface tension are L raised to 0, M raised to 1 and T raised to minus 2. And from this the SI unit of force is Newton and SI unit of length is meter. So the SI unit of surface tension is Newton per meter, because surface tension is force per unit length. Force per unit length, that is force upon length. And what is the definition of surface tension? Tangential force acting per unit length on both sides of an imaginary line drawn on the free surface of liquid. For this, this is the free surface, PQ is the imaginary line, and this F is the tangential force acts on both sides of the imaginary line PQ. Now next, surface tension is surface energy is there. So next is surface energy. We have seen that a molecule inside the volume of liquid like molecule A experiences more cohesive force than like molecule B and C in the surface film of the liquid. Now here, see here, in last video we studied it, we already discussed this diagram. Let's discuss it again. So here three molecules of liquids are there, molecule A, molecule B and molecule C, out of which molecule A, this molecule A is well inside the liquid. So the sphere of influence of molecule A is totally inside the liquid. It means that the molecule A is surrounded by the other liquid molecule, same liquid molecule. If we take this liquid is a water, then A is a water molecule and surrounding to A all are water molecule. But in case of B and C, so B, the small part of sphere of influence of B is in the air and exactly half part of sphere of influence of C is in the liquid. It means that the force experienced on the molecule A is only due to cohesive force due to other water or liquid molecule. The force experienced by B is of two types. Cohesive force due to liquid molecule, that is which is in the liquid molecule, and the adhesive force due to air molecule. And on C are also the two type of forces, adhesive force due to air molecule and cohesive force due to liquid molecule. But as molecule B is well inside the liquid, the resultant force on the molecule B is 0 and the total force exerted on molecule B is only cohesive due to other liquid molecule. So which is given here. We have seen that a molecule inside the volume of liquid experiences more cohesive force than this B and C in the surface film. B and C are in the surface film, A is below the liquid. Now, thus work has to be done to bring any molecule from inside the liquid into the surface film. So why this molecule, we have to bring any molecule on the surface film? Let us see here. What happened here, due to, so on molecule B, the maximum greater force is cohesive force, downward cohesive force. Similarly on molecule C, the downward cohesive force is greater. So due to this, each molecule on surface film will attract it inside the liquid due to cohesive force, due to the same cohesive force due to same liquid molecule. या ठिकाणी होतं काय की हे जे सरफेस फिल्म वरचे मॉलिक्यूल आहेत हे सगळ्या मॉलिक्यूलवर कोहेसिव्ह फोर्स ऍक्ट होतोय आणि तो कोहेसिव्ह फोर्स ऍक्ट होतोय त्याच्यामुळे हे सगळे मॉलिक्यूल इनसाइड द लिक्विड अट्रॅक्ट होत आहे. म्हणजे सगळे मॉलिक्यूल इनसाइड द लिक्विड अट्रॅक्ट होत आहे, खाली पूल होत आहे, इनसाइड द लिक्विड पूल होत आहे. मग जर हे सगळे मॉलिक्यूल इनसाइड द लिक्विड पूल होतील तर कोणत्या तरी मॉलिक्यूलला, जे मॉलिक्यूल ऑलरेडी इनसाइड द लिक्विड आहे त्या मॉलिक्यूलला या मॉलिक्यूलच्या जागी जावं लागणार. मग जो मॉलिक्यूल समजा हा सी मॉलिक्यूल जर खाली येईल, इनसाइड द लिक्विड मूव्ह होईल, तर या सी मॉलिक्यूलची जागा हा ए मॉलिक्यूल घेईल. पण हा ए मॉलिक्यूल पण ऑलरेडी लिक्विड मध्ये, म्हणजे याच्यावर पण कोहेसिव्ह फोर्स ऍक्ट होतोय. जेव्हा हा एखादा मॉलिक्यूल या सी मॉलिक्यूलची जागा घेईल, त्याच्या जागी जायचा प्रयत्न करेल, तेव्हा या ए मॉलिक्यूलला काहीतरी वर्क डन घडवून आणायचं आहे. आणि तेच इथं लिहिलंय की दस वर्क हॅज टू बी डन टू ब्रिंग एनी मॉलिक्यूल फ्रॉम इनसाइड द लिक्विड इनटू द सरफेस. म्हणजे एखादा मॉलिक्यूल, कुठलाही मॉलिक्यूल जर इनसाइड द लिक्विड वरून वर सरफेस वर न्यायचा असेल तर त्या मॉलिक्यूलवर एक्स्ट्रा वर्क डन घडवून आणावं लागेल, त्याच्यावर एक्स्ट्रा वर्क करावं लागेल अगेन्स्ट कोहेसिव्ह डाउनवर्ड फोर्स. So clearly the surface molecule possess some extra potential energy as compared to the molecule inside the liquid. So याच्यामुळे काय होईल की इथं जे हा ए मॉलिक्यूल वर जाईल, म्हणजे या ए मॉलिक्यूल वर एक्स्ट्रा वर्क घडून येईल. वर्क मीन्स पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी येईल, म्हणजे या ए मॉलिक्यूल जेव्हा एक्स्ट्रा वर्क घडून येईल तेव्हा त्याची पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी वाढलेली राहील. मग असे जे सगळे मॉलिक्यूल या सरफेस फिल्मवर जमा होतील त्यांची पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी, जे मॉलिक्यूल खाली इनसाइड द लिक्विड आहे त्यांच्या पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी पेक्षा जास्त येईल, कारण प्रत्येक मॉलिक्यूल जो सरफेसवर जाईल तो एक्स्ट्रा वर्क डन घडवून जाईल आणि म्हणून त्याची पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी इन्क्रीज झालेली असेल. द एक्स्ट्रा म्हणजेच काय, म्हणजे काय तर जे मॉलिक्यूल सरफेसवर आहे त्यांच्याकडे एक्स्ट्रा पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी आहे कुणापेक्षा, जे मॉलिक्यूल इनसाइड आहे त्याच्यापेक्षा. म्हणजे सरफेसवर असलेल्या मॉलिक्यूलकडे काहीतरी एनर्जी एक्स्ट्रा आहे इनसाइड द लिक्विड असलेल्या मॉलिक्यूल पेक्षा. अँड द एक्स्ट्रा एनर्जी ऑफ द मॉलिक्यूल्स इन द सरफेस लेअर इज कॉल्ड सरफेस एनर्जी ऑफ द लिक्विड. म्हणजे इनसाइड द लिक्विड पेक्षा जे या मॉलिक्यूल सरफेस फिल्मवरचे, जे या टॉप सरफेसवरच्या मॉलिक्यूलकडे जी एनर्जी एक्स्ट्रा असते ती एक्स्ट्राची एनर्जी म्हणजेच काय तर सरफेस एनर्जी ऑफ द लिक्विड आहे. As any system always tries to attain a state of minimum potential energy. Now इथं आपण असं पाहिलं, here we see that की the surface molecule have extra potential energy and due to this surface has extra energy, but at to attain the equilibrium the system has to maintain the lowest potential energy. मग इथेही जर या सरफेसला मेंटेन राहायचं असेल तर याची पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी याला कमी करावी लागेल. दिस सरफेस will also try to attain minimum potential energy. How the surface attain their minimum potential energy? To attain the minimum potential energy, this liquid surface try to reduce the surface area of the film and energy has to spend in order to increase the surface area of the liquid. Here this liquid surface try to minimize their energy आणि त्याच्याकरता ते काय करतील, त्याचा सरफेस एरिया जो आहे हा सरफेस एरिया रिड्यूस करण्याचा प्रयत्न करतील आणि मग एनर्जी जी आहे ती एक्स्ट्राची एनर्जी टू बी स्पेंट इन ऑर्डर टू इन्क्रीज द सरफेस एरिया ऑफ लिक्विड. याचाच अर्थ असा की सरफेस एनर्जी म्हणजे काय, जे इनसाइडचं लिक्विड आहे त्याच्यापेक्षा या सरफेसवरच्या लिक्विडकडे जी एक्स्ट्राची पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी आहे त्याला आपण सरफेस एनर्जी असं म्हणतो. आणि प्रत्येक वेळेस दिस सरफेस try to reduce its energy, and to reduce its potential energy it try to reduce the surface area, try to minimize the surface area. Now the next relation between surface energy and surface tension. So surface energy कुणाकडे असेल तर surface कडे. So surface energy is towards the surface of a liquid. Surface tension is also property of surface area, surface of the liquid. म्हणजे दोघेही फेनॉमेनॉन रिलेटेड टू सरफेस आहे. मग यांच्यामध्ये काय रिलेशन आहे ते रिलेशन आपण आता स्टडी करणार आहे. सो कन्सिडर अ रेक्टँग्युलर फ्रेम ऑफ वायर P'(PS'). It is fitted with a movable arm QR as shown in figure. एक रेक्टँग्युलर फ्रेम ऑफ वायर कन्सिडर केली, अशी एक रेक्टँग्युलर फ्रेम कन्सिडर केली. इमॅजिन साइड जर व्यवस्थित समजून घ्यायचं असेल, ही रेक्टँग्युलर फ्रेम सिमिलरली एक्सरे फिल्मची फ्रेम सारखी आहे, जी एक्सरेची फ्रेम असते त्याच्यासारखीच ही फ्रेम आहे. इथं म्हटलं इट इज फिटेड विथ अ मुव्हेबल आर्म QR, मीन्स दिस QR आर्म इज मुव्हेबल. हाऊ इट इज मुव्हेबल, सी हियर, this QR arm is movable here, this is movable QR arm is here. See again, this QR arm is movable, means it goes here, we move this QR arm easily. Now this frame, this rectangular frame is dipped in soap solution and then taken out. We dip this soap rectangular frame in soap solution. A film of, when we dip that frame in soap solution and taken out, a film of soap solution will be formed within the boundaries PQRS of the frame. So in these boundaries PQRS, a soap film is formed. If we dip this rectangular frame in the surface film and taken out, each arm of the frame experiences an inward force due to the film. Under the action of this force, the movable arm QR moves towards the side PS so as to decrease the area of the film. आपण आता लास्ट डिस्कस केलं की प्रत्येक लिक्विड त्याचा सरफेस एरिया मिनिमाइज करतोय, मिनिमाइज पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी मिनिमाइज करतोय. पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी मिनिमाइज करण्यासाठी त्याला त्याचा एरिया मिनिमाइज करायचा आहे. मग याही ठिकाणी असं घडतंय की जेव्हा ही रेक्टँग्युलर फ्रेम मी एका सोप सोल्युशन मध्ये डीप करतोय आणि बाहेर काढतोय, तर एक सोप सोल्युशन एक PQRS फ्रेम ही फिल्म तयार करते. या फिल्म मधलं हे जे PQRS इच आर्म जो आहे हे आर्म फोर्स एक्सपिरियन्स करते, पण याच्यामध्ये PQ, PS आणि SR हे तीन आर्म फिक्स आहे. फक्त QR मुव्हेबल आहे. हा मुव्हेबल असल्यामुळे ड्यू टू फोर्स हा QR या PS कडे मूव्ह होतोय. हेच आपण एका ॲनिमेशन थ्रू बघणार आहे. बघा, मी जर याला सरफेस ही जर फिल्म रेक्टँग्युलर फिल्म जर फ्रेम जर मी सोप सोल्युशन मध्ये डीप केली आणि बाहेर काढली तर काय घडणार आहे. सो हियर सी, दिस QR frame is attracted towards the PS and this surface film is formed as this rectangular frame is this surface film is formed on both side of the frame, that is this is the top side and another बॅक साइड जर घेतलं तर ती त्याची लोअर सरफेस होईल. सो दोघं बाजूनी सरफेस फिल्म इथं तयार होणार आहे. पण इथं काय झालं, QR moves towards the side PS so as to decrease the surface area of the film. या फिल्मचा सरफेस एरिया स्टडी करण्यासाठी, डिक्रीज करण्यासाठी बघा हे QR towards PS मूव झालाय. दिस QR arm moves towards PS to decrease, so as to decrease the area, so as to minimize the surface energy. Now here, so here we study each arm of the frame experiences an inward force. So due to that inward force, this QR moves towards the PS. So due to that inward force, this QR moves towards the PS side. If the length of QR is L, if the length of QR side is L, and then this inward force F acting on it is given by, if the length of QR side is L, then this inward force is by using the definition of surface tension, F is equal to T into 2L. Because why 2L is here? Because the surface film is formed on the both side. The surface film is formed on the both side, hence 2L is taken here, and this formula is arises due to from the definition of surface tension. We know T is equal to F upon L, so F is equal to T into L, but as surface film is formed on both side, so length is taken twice, so F is equal to 2 into 2L. So remember here, this point is important here. Why this length is taken twice here? Because the surface film is formed on both side of the frame, so 2 is here. Since the film has two surfaces, the upper surface and the lower surface, the total length over which surface tension acts on QR is on one side L and on other side L is 2L here. Imagine an external force F equal and opposite to F dash, external force F dash, which is equal and opposite to F applied isothermally and at constant temperature to the arm QR, so that it pulls the arm away and try to increase the surface area of the film. Here what happened? We apply a force which is exactly equal to F and opposite. That force, external force, is F dash. Why we apply this force? We try to increase the surface area of the film. We try to move the QR to its original position by applying F dash through distance RR dash, so that it pulls the arm away and try to increase the surface of the film. So to increase the surface area of the film, we try to pull this QR side we try to pull this QR side at Q dash R dash position. Now what happened here? The arm QR moves to Q dash R dash through a distance dx. Therefore, the work done against F, the force due to surface tension, is given by dW is equal to F dash into dx. So here what dW is what? That is the work done. F dash, it is the external force. Dx is what? Dx is the displacement through which that QR is moved. So see here, what is the displacement? See here, that RR dash is the dx dash, because this QR moves through the displacement dx, that is here, this is the displacement. So dW is equal to F dash dx. Put the value of F dash, because this F dash is equal and opposite to F, and F, we know F is equal to 2 into 2L, so dW is equal to 2 into 2L dx. Now we write here in this way, 2L dx is in one bracket and T is here. Now what is 2L? 2L is the length, total length, and dx is the width. So length into breadth is equal to area, and that is the increased area of the film on both side here. So but 2L dx is dA, that is increased area of two surfaces of the film, that is the increase in area on both surfaces of the film. So if we put here, then therefore dW is equal to T into dA, because dA is increase in area or change in area. This work done in stretching the film is stored in the area dA of the film as its potential energy. This work done is stored in terms of potential energy, and this energy is called surface energy. Now here the work done, which is here T into dA, this work done is stored in terms of its potential energy, and this potential energy is called surface energy. So from this we get this dW is what? Surface energy here. So surface energy is equal to T into dA, that is surface energy is equal to surface tension into area, or surface tension is equal to surface energy per unit area. So thus surface tension is also equal to, surface energy per unit area here. So this is the relation between surface energy and surface tension. So hope guys you understand these three simple concepts: surface tension, surface energy, and relation between surface tension and surface energy. To understand the video, watch this video repeatedly and try to understand. Till then, stay at home, stay safe. Thank you.